Good morning, everybody. I just woke up. BNGO's green now, boys. BNGO's green. Let's go. I passed out because BNGO's green. Oh man, 1 minute to the open. Yeah, I kind of just woke up not even 15 minutes ago. But we're good to go. We're good to go, guys. We're good to go. We are my puts on fuel cell gonna be big. Okay, I thought you were talking about BNGO. Oh man. Oh man, we got rejected at 789 though, man. We got rejected at 789. We got 10 seconds. We got 10 seconds till the open. I'm not ready. I got the news pulled up, and I have not looked at anything else this morning. Literally, have not looked at anything else. I just woke up. I'm sorry, boys. All right, here we go. Microvision up 6% pre-market. That's interesting. Ooh, CPI data was not horrible. To sum it up, look at that buying coming in. Look at that buying coming in. What is this? Look at that buying coming in. There's so many buys in there. Oh, 15,000 at the ask of 780. We're gonna go over the time and sales, what this green and red actually means specifically. I need to clarify that stuff pretty soon here. I need to clarify that stuff. The markets are not. No. It was about as expected. Month over month, it was about as expected. CPI, to my knowledge, that's what I keep hearing. I have not even looked at the article, but I just woke up, boys. I'm sorry. I barely woke up in time. Oh man. Let me check the markets real quick. We opened up green though. The markets opened up pretty green. Yeah. The Russell's opening up green. Nasdaq is doing well. SPY and Dow leading the way, though. Dow, then the SPY, then the Russell, then the NASDAQ. That's actually not what we want. But, hey, it's green, right? You can't complain. You can't complain when we're green. Wow, it's flipping green. It's flipping red so easily. Wow. Look at the imbalance shares. It's even more today. 34,000 shares. This means that more shares are being bought at the ask more than being sold at the bid. There's more buying pressure coming in with where people are buying shares, but it just doesn't matter. That's why there's an imbalance of shares for 30,000. That's why we have that, man. That's what that means, to my knowledge. We're going to go over the clarification on what the time and sales are. We're going to go over the clarification on that. Right. There we go. We need to wait for the 5-minute 21 SMA to catch up, man. Oh man, I can't think right now. I'm sorry. I can't think. Okay, here we go. I just woke up. Here we go. I'm good now. All right. Did we get any news yesterday? I don't think we did. I have not even 791 new intraday high. 791, boys. Ethernet cable goals printing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. I did order it. So it is good news. We're getting that. I don't know when I think it's coming fairly soon, but yeah. 794. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Nano Dimension's up 3% right now. That's how you knew we're gonna start running. Yep. Yes, sir. We need to break that fake $8 wall. We've got fake walls, guys. That's an order though. We need to tear them down. Tear the wall, tear the fake walls down. That's an order. Oh man. Fake wall, 797, boys. 797. Shorting the Wi-Fi is the easiest. Look at that. 10,000 shares bought at the ask, $8. There we go, man. There we go. 802. We want to see the volume pouring into Bionano today, obviously, but specifically, we want Bionano to have better volume than Microvision and Nano Dimension, and this is a problem. We lost yesterday. We lost our advantage yesterday on the volume. We lost it completely. Nano Dimension, Microvision, we barely had more than them, right? We literally had we had nothing. Okay, today I would love to see a return to the new normal, right? That we've had this week. Crazy volume, 20 million, 30 million volume. So yeah, right now we're up about 8%, or not 8%. That'd be nice. 3%. 804. Woo! Woo! Hey, that's a sexy candle. Yes, it is. Yes, sir, it is. Screw The Bears. And let me be clear, guys. You know it's coming. You know I have to say it. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're not prepared to hold through potential red days, potential carnage, I'm talking being down to $6, $7, $5, $4, $3 delisted. I'm talking about if you're not prepared to hold through that potentially, possibly, you need to sell your BNGO shares now. This is not a stop for everybody. This is a stop for a select few that actually does their due diligence, does their research, understands the tech, understands the market headwinds, potential market headwinds that we're going to get. That's the only people that need to hodl this, man. Speaking of hodling all my shares. Hodling all my shares. Let's show that sweet portfolio, baby. Let's show that portfolio, not this account. Why does it always go to my Roth? This one right here, that's sweet, man. Look at that. 5.7. I love it. I love it. Congratulations to anyone who did not panic sell yesterday like all the Bears. We're telling you, man. Gosh, dang, I hate the Bears. I hate the Bears. Stop saying this. I know I have to. I have to say it, though. I have to. Good morning, EJ. Good morning, everybody. Ethernet cable is on the way. The Wi-Fi is just, it's not good. It's not good. But the Ethernet cable is ordered. Testing 811 right now. Look at Microvision go at 8% right now. Microvision is the one that's running today so far. BlackBerry is struggling. AMC is struggling. I mean, kind of. Still beautiful, beautiful green candles, but still struggling. Still struggling. Oh, yeah, Ortex data. Oh, yeah, Ortex data, boys. Ortex data. Oh, my. Woo! You got to be kidding me. Today it's up again? This went up in the after hours. You got to be kidding me. Hold on. Let me go up to... Look, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me find this. This is worth it. Look at this. This was up in the after hours a huge amount. 2% on the day. This is Wednesday. This is yesterday. Today, what are the shorts doing? You guessed it. They're freaking shorting the hell out of us. They're not covering. That's as simple as it gets, man. Look at the borrowed shares. Oh my gosh. Oh, they know that if they freaking take this down, they're going to make tens of millions, but they also don't understand the serious threat that they are in if we climb or stay higher. If we hold above $8, that's probably a simple way to put it, right? 20,000 shares bought at 807. And guys, I need to clarify with something. We're going to go over this time in sales. I did some extra research just to make sure I knew what the hell I was talking about. And basically, y'all need to understand some details here. Basically, of course, there's a buyer and seller in every transaction, right? So it's not like, 600 shares are being bought and not sold. It has to do with green and red. It distinguishes between at what price they're being bought, right? At the ask, at the bid. So that's kind of what it is. And we're going to go over that soon. But yeah, what was I saying? God, what was I saying? So many shares being bought to ask, though. Oh, there's still a buy-side imbalance. There's still way more shares being bought at good prices, like prices that would be likely to move the stock price higher. There are more shares being bought there as opposed to shares being bought at lower prices, right? If that makes sense, right? Instead of buying at the bid, there's a lot of people buying at the ask, right? That makes the stock price go higher. It should, at least. Yeah, there were so many bears yesterday. Can I get a rip mythical? Can I get a rip? What was the guy's name? Thresh? What was that guy's name? Like Thracian and Spartacus, but not that cool. Get a better Wi-Fi, Brandon, instead of fighting with the bears. I know. We have the best Wi-Fi that we can possible. That we basically can. The neighborhood, actually, it's complicated, but we basically have pretty good Wi-Fi. Plus, the Ethernet cable is ordered. Man, the shorts are freaking on the Wi-Fi too, man. We can't even stream in peace, man. Nano mentions bleeding. Uh-oh, I don't like this. Dude, what is up with Nano Dimension and BNGO? Dude, they're literally the same price always. Nowadays, they're always the same price. What is up with this? Man, it's so good to see because everybody knows that Bionano's true valuation is much higher. We need an IT guy at Brandon's house ASAP. Oh, man. Let me check those markets real quick. Yep, here you go. The markets, the NASDAQ. Look at that beauty right there, man. Would not be surprised if Bionano continues to run because we have the opportunity to outperform the market today. The SPY, the Dow even. The Dow is doing great today. And you guys know, and here's the thing, that we should have talked about yesterday. I should have talked about this. When inflation is not that bad, high growth. Oh my gosh, we just broke the intraday high right when I'm not watching. 8:15, baby. 8:15, baby. Screw the Bears, man. 8:15, there we go. 8:15, new intraday high. I like it. I like it. But I need to talk about this, right? The CPI data, we're going to go over it pretty soon here. I can go over it right now if you want, but I mean, the chart is, I don't know, we're finally seeing green, right? We haven't seen green in 2 days, so I don't know, might as well keep it up, right? Enjoy it while we have it, right? We might end the day red, right? Who knows? So, but what do you call it? You guys, low inflation, or not low inflation, but just inflation numbers, core CPI numbers, whatever the metric is, if they're not that bad, that's really good for high growth. It's really, really good for high growth, and it's not so good for like financials and banking shit and all that, all the stuff that has to do with rates and loans and borrowing, stuff like that. Financial stuff, they don't do well with inflation. Low inflation matching on the inflation numbers, that is more good for high growth, which is exactly what Bionano is, right? That's, come on. Also, talking about the weird correlation with Nano Dimension and Bionano, dude. Nano Dimension has not seen. Hold on, let me go over. Hold on. Okay, I was just about to get worried because Bionano doesn't like to run without Nano Dimension, and Nano Dimension was just chilling out while we were making intraday highs. But then again, I just checked the chart, and it looks like Nano Dimension has not seen $9 yet, where Bionano has seen $9 twice. Boomer stocks, yeah, yeah, pretty much. Calling it now, we are seeing 9.15 today. Honestly, it would not surprise me. It would not. Honestly, I think there's a more than a 25% chance of us seeing $9 today. I'm gonna be honest with you. Guys. I mean, inflation. Here's the thing: the sell-off yesterday was literally like mostly because of inflation. Okay, literally it was just because of CPI data. So we got it. It wasn't horrible, and we're gonna go over the details. But what we keep hearing, what everybody's saying, is that it was a match, slightly worse than expected, basically a match though, stuff like that. So that's not bad. That doesn't justify. This, here, let me go to 5 minute. This right here, right? Just slow bleeding, 6% down on the day. No, that doesn't justify that at all, like whatsoever. So, Brandon, I feel so dumb. I was an inch from adding shares at 755, but I hesitated. Scare money, don't make money. That is the truth, isn't it? Ryan, well, how many shares? Do you hold any shares at all, Ryan, my friend? Okay, adding, so I guess you did. If you're here, you probably are a Bionano shareholder. But yeah, scare money doesn't make money. And hey, of course, there are risks even now. I mean, if you're going to add right now or hodl through right now, there are risks right now. You have to understand this, right? Tomorrow we have, what do we have tomorrow? We have the Consumer Sentiment Index is what it's called, I think. Yeah. And then we also have the federal budget coming in. Yeah, later today, 2 p.m. Eastern, but okay, yeah. So the core CPI came in a little worse than expected, and then the consumer price index was a little higher. Okay, but yeah, there are serious risks right now. But I mean, yeah, hey guys, and this is what this is kind of a dumb. It's kind of a trite and one of those cliche lessons, but you have to know them because they're so important. The bears, they don't care. They don't care what the likelihoods are. They don't care what the chances are. They will lie to you. They will lie to everybody, okay? I try to do my best with being not biased, and of course, y'all know I'm biased sometimes. I'm biased all the time, okay? I hold the stock, but I try to tell you all that there's always risks. There's always, no matter how good the setup looks, they can go to hell, and no matter how bad it looks, we can go to freaking moon. We go to the moon, okay? So you just, at the end of the day, I mean, there's so many factors as to what you need to factor in to make your decision. But one thing that you definitely don't want to do is listen to the bears. Don't listen to the bears. They were lying to you yesterday. They were literally lying to you yesterday, man. Added short interest coming in at higher prices is a safer position than those in for a while. If short positions started at lower prices, buy back. When might this happen, and what might its effect be? Okay. So Jason Smith asks a great question. Everyone pay attention here. Added short, so higher short interest like we've been seeing coming in at higher prices right now, right? Yes, that's what's been happening right now. Than those in for a while. If short positions started at lower prices, right? Short positions that have an average price of like $6, $7, $5, $4. If those guys start to buy back their shares, right? Buy back, cover their shares. That's how you close a short position. You buy back their shares It's not selling, but it's basically how you start to get out of your short position, essentially, okay? So if that were to happen, right, because we've obviously seen way higher short interest, what were to happen? Well, there's a few things that would happen, right? Number one, you would probably start seeing a little bit of squeezing, right? And that just means when toots and hedges and institutions start buying back those millions of shares at higher prices, that sends the stock price higher. It's a domino effect. Also, we've talked about once one of them do it, a lot of them are going to do it just for the simple reason of, hey, I don't want to be the last person to cover because I'm gonna get screwed, right? While I'm speaking here, 819 is where we're at, 820 intraday highs right now. Look at all the shares being bought at the ask. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Nasdaq is ripping. Nasdaq is ripping, but hold on. I want to do the short interest spiel real quick. There is also a gamma squeeze, which is a little bit complicated, and it's kind of extremely complicated. But basically, all you need to know is that gamma squeezing is basically very similar to short squeezing. Yeah, it has to do with the open interest and the volume of calls being bought as opposed to puts, essentially. And we have everything you need for a gamma squeeze. And the biggest thing, the cherry on top, right, is that the expiration day is very soon. And that's like the number one thing you need: short-dated buying of call options. And if you look at the open interest here, compare them to the puts, it's, I mean, you have, that's your ingredient. I mean, look at the 8,000. Look at how many people are betting on seeing 18,000 people. Well, not 18,000 necessarily, but 18,000 contracts are still being held this instance at an out the money deal of $9 right now. Dude, they think they're going to go higher. They think they're going to go higher, man. They're still holding. They're still holding these options. They still think they can make more money if they hodl for 10 days from now. They think we're going to see $9 and above. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, that's not necessarily why it's so bullish. It's more bullish because the short interest just keeps increasing, right? I mean, if we look at Ortex data here. What is this? What is this? What is this? Where are you? What is this, man? Oh my gosh. The Bears are insane, man. The estimated short interest actually, the percentage change actually went way up, yet the estimated short interest actually went down a very small amount, which is very interesting. I don't really understand how that works, right? This was 15.25%. Now it's only 14.52. A little bit confused with that because it literally only increased from last we saw it from Wednesday after hours. So I don't know if Bad Form just didn't see the update that was at the end where they were covering it after hours, maybe. I don't know. But 2,000 shares just bought at the ask at 818. How did CPI come out? It's basically CPI. It was a little bit worse than expected, but obviously, as everyone was kind of talking about, as long as the core CPI isn't horrible, the market's going to do well today. And in the open right now today, so far, right, it can be, we can get a sell, we can get another sell off like yesterday, sure, but so far today, it's been, it's been like we expected it to be, essentially, if the data came out like it did, like this, and obviously this is what happened. So high growth is having a good day, essentially. High growth is doing well. That's as simple as it gets, man. Nano Dimension, Microvision, BNGO, AMC, SENS. These two are struggling. That's a little bit weird, to be honest with you. Zomedica is struggling for some reason. Mara's doing well. Damn it, Mara, stop running without me. Damn it. Man. 5% in the green right now. Jeez, dude, this is just, I mean, I've already said this, but dude, this is why you don't listen to the Bears, man. I mean, you should look at their comments and hear what they're saying, consider it, but just in the back of your mind, you always have to realize that these guys straight up have the worst track record of anyone that you freaking know. They lie, and they literally are even more biased than any of the, even the most biased bulls. They literally just want to create that FUD. And the reason is, once they do that FUD, it's a freaking spiral effect, man. Once one person freaking sells, it goes down, more people freaking get scared and panic sell, man. They know that if they create enough lies that they can get it down. And they might be able to do that today, okay? Right now we're up 4%. We could easily dump, all right? Easily. But the fact of the matter is, you all need to realize that bears were saying we're going to see $6 today, $4 today, whatever the hell. Bears are insane, okay? You know what I mean, all right? Half of them, okay, half of them you can't even take serious, all right? But that just tells you about their freaking track record, man. Look at that beautiful green. Look at that beautiful green, man. God, it would suck to be a bear. It would suck to be a bear, man. This is a nice, slow climb. Well, it looks like we are kind of about to break the ascending level, maybe. Yeah, looks like we kind of already did. Yeah, that doesn't really look like a level, actually, to be honest with you. We do have a clear ascending resistance, however. We definitely have something like this happening right here. So if we do see like $9 or $8.50, if we start running on the day like 10% up, we'll go ahead and draw that trend line extended out a little bit more. That's going to be resistance most likely. Bears rarely have facts. Yeah, no. They rarely, very rarely do. Very rarely do. Are we still moving with the NASDAQ today? I think we are. Well, not really. Not really. NASDAQ is literally just boom, you know? The NASDAQ is just gone. Is there really no news today? All right, we're bleeding right now. Hold on, let me get the indicators pulled up. Oh no, no. The 1 minute, we need to bounce right here on the 1 minute here. We can go to the 5 minute if we need to, but the 1 minute would be nice if we can get a bounce off here. Next level of support, about $8. That's your natural level of support. $8 is your natural level. If we see that again today, definitely $8. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you kind of missed your opportunity. Yesterday was the day we were talking about. Yesterday, I mean, this was it. This was the day, or yesterday was the time, right? When we were on that 21 SMA, right? So 470, and you ended up dipping all the way down to 450 or 750, man. And now, right now, we're trying to freaking confirm this as a level of support. I would like if we could close the day above 803 to make sure that we're not confirming the breakdown. That's what I would really like for the day. Also, look at this. Look at this, guys. We have a conflict of freaking indicators, man. The SAR flipped to bearish, yet the super trend, we got support there, right? So, I mean, the SAR is great. The SAR is really accurate. You guys know I love the parabolic SAR stop and reverse indicator, but here's the thing. Super trend is more it's more macroscopic. It's more midterm, right? And as I'm saying this, we're bleeding. Absolutely bleeding. 802 right now. We do not even have a natural BIOL $8. we do not even have one. Great. But hold on, let me go to the 4 hourly. We are still bullish on the super trend though. We're still in bullish territory, right? We're still in that 4 hourly is very short term. I mean, I just said it's more long term, but compared to the SAR, it is. But right, it's the 4 hourly, man. This isn't the daily where it's where it gives you late signals, right? Your buy signal here on this run up was literally all the way up at $5 when most of us were adding on the dip at 430. That's why you look at multiple indicators, right? And on the daily, of course, you're in extremely bearish, extremely bullish territory there. Okay, there you go. We just broke. Here come the bears. Here come the bears. Well, I guess no, because they've just been totally wrong. New article today. Yeah, oh my gosh, meme stock. What, dude? I don't care. I really don't care if they call us a meme stock. We're gonna moon just the same. Okay, call us a meme stock. That doesn't change the technology. That doesn't change the revenue. So whatever. I really don't care. The muscling occurs in spots and Reddit's Wall Street bets. Yeah, Wall Street bets. Yeah, we're totally getting mentions in Wall Street bets. Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh. Okay, meme stocks to buy. Well, hey, at least it's a buy, right? We'll take it. Okay. First, our meme stocks. Well, stocks universally get a bad rap. Oh my gosh. Why are they calling us a meme stock? Whatever. I don't care. I really don't care. Just more exposure. All right. Widespread adoption looks to be years in the making. Years in the making. Okay, but it's the type of tool. It's a type of tool which could go on to help the world. Okay. Is there anything interesting in this freaking article? With a confirmed hammer corrective low now in place and neutralized, with as well as flattening stochastic indicator, look back in the price action, a rally through $12 and perhaps through this year's high of $15.69. Look at that. Okay, guys, look at this. You know it's bad. I mean, you know it's really, really good when an analyst of all people, a technical analysis, dude, this guy says, based on this stuff, right? He's looking at the stochastic indicator and the hammer candlestick pattern, and he's like, oh, it's good. So basically, he's saying, based on that, a rally through $12 and $15.69 all-time highs looks doable by year's end. Dude, analysts don't say this. They don't say this. Analysts do not get this bullish. They don't get this bullish for a reason. And it's because not only are they stupid and they're not willing to be wrong, but they freaking want to protect that track record of theirs that's already pretty horrible, but they don't want to get it any worse. My gosh, what is the stream? My gosh, I mean, that Ethernet cable is going to be handy once it comes in, man. What is going on with this? Choppy. Are we getting choppy frames now? Is that what's going on? Damn. Oh, maybe I should put it. Maybe I should put it on normal latency. There'll be more delay. There'll be like 10, 15 seconds of delay, but maybe the stream will be more high quality. Let's see what they put us in with. What did they put us in at? CLNE and GameStop. Oh my gosh. If only we had enough as many mentions on Wall Street Bets. Did anyone get any Wall Street Bet threads through? Did anyone get those? This one is the one that we got earlier, right? Yeah, Larry Rammer. This is a great article. This is a great article, and here's why. This is one that we got earlier, but I'm just going to talk about it real quick, right? He is naming Bionano a buy, even when we were higher at, even when we were at like $9. And here's why. Let me read it to you right here, okay? Given its revolutionary technology, as well as the fact that it trades with a market cap of under $2.5 billion, Bionano is a real bargain among the healthcare stocks. Let that sink in. Even at $9 a share, Bionano is a real bargain among the healthcare stocks, man. When the analysts get their head out of their arse, when it's so clear as day that even the monkeys, the analysts that run around banging their heads on each other all day, just every freaking time, man, that's all they do. When they start to see the truth, it's not negligible anymore, right? When they start seeing it, the whales and the toots are seeing it. Just called BNGO headquarters out in Cali, and when they answered, they asked me if I could please hold. We all know what to do. Yeah, oh yeah, man, oh yeah, oh man, oh my gosh, 50,000 shares just sold at the bid right there. I honestly don't think, guys, the time in sales is not as big as we thought it was earlier, right? I want to go over some clarification, but basically, I mean, I know everyone already knew this probably, but basically every single transaction has a buyer and a seller, right? But the difference is at what price. At what price are people buying and selling it? That's the difference. So it's maybe not as big as we previously thought it was, I would say. All right. Marco, call your twin sister mythical to come now. We going down. Oh man, yeah, we're going down now. Yeah, here come the bears. Bears, you are invited to come in now, right? You can come out of hibernation now. Oh man. NASDAQ rocketing nicely. Yeah, I know. NASDAQ is rocketing nicely. Look at this. Look at this. It's still going. We got another hammer candle here. We're about to form a doji, which is not what you want, but it's not bad. UVXY. Look at this. Look at this. This is a beauty. This is how you know the markets have more room to run today. UVXY, the fear index, right? This is what I prefer as the #1 fear index along with the VIX, right? These guys are going down because the inflation data was bad, but it wasn't horrible, and the markets will do great. In the market of today, in the most aggressive bull market in history, which is what we're in right now, the markets will do great unless there's something to stop us from doing great, right? Accommodative policy, inflation, government spending a ton of money. Apart from these few potential headwinds that are going to catch up with us maybe, but besides that stuff, which is going to catch up with us eventually, I think. But besides that stuff, if that stuff doesn't come to fruition and hurt us, we're going to freaking do good. We're going to do well, man. It's as simple as it gets. $10-year bond. Let me look at the break-even inflation rate. Let me look at this. And also, I never look at the 10-year. Let me look at the let me look at the 10-year Treasury rate. This is different than this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, this is. Oh my gosh, that's beauty. And that's not even factoring in today, dude. If inflation has peaked, it's over. Oh my gosh. And this chart, honestly, looking at this chart, you've never had a time throughout the downtrend where you've actually gone down this much from highs. Well, actually, I guess you kind of have. But you're going to go down even more, right? It only counts into yesterday. So today is not factored in yet. And today it's going to go even down more, right? Probably, right? Because inflation was higher than expected, but not that high, man. So it's probably going to go down a little bit more. We already have gone up a ton. Remember this. Inflation, yes, they printed 1,000 pounds of money. Yes, no one denies that. Yes, but inflation has already risen. It already has risen a lot. Has it peaked? That's the thing. That's the thing that we need to figure out. If anyone knew that you'd be a millionaire, you're going to make millions if you know how to trade it right. But no one knows if it's peaked already. The Russell's barely up. To be honest with you, high growth. I was saying earlier because the inflation data was not that bad. It was basically a match. It was slightly worse than expected. Core CPI was slightly worse than expected, right? I was saying high growth is going to get the benefit for that. Well, that's true, but the thing is, I mean, it's hard to measure whether high growth is benefiting off this news of today because it technically was worse than expected, right? I mean, it's 0.7% when the expected was 0.5%. So, I don't know. I mean, and high growth does well when inflation numbers are not bad, right? When they're lower, in this case, lower, and it's higher today. So, it's hard to say, but I do think because of the fact that it wasn't horrible, high growth is getting. That's why kind of high growth. A lot of high growth is doing well today, dude. AMC, BlackBerry, Clover, all of them are struggling today. Struggling very much. I'm gonna have to buy Clover if it comes down to my. Oh, here it is. Oh, here. Okay, trading. Let's do it. I'm setting an order in. All right, 1621. 1621. Here we go. Let's go to that 1 minute chart. I'll just do it at the intraday low. I'll do this is a day trade / short term trade. Just play money. Actually, you know what? Let me do this on my other account. Yeah, let me do it on the other account. Yeah. This is how you know if you're gonna match me on this, please know what the hell you're doing. This is extremely risky, okay? I'm setting an order in for about 611, 612 for I'm gonna do like 3 shares. I don't know, I'm gonna do 3 shares. Okay, this is literally just for the excitement. It probably won't even get filled anyway. Making lower lows and making lower lows, lower highs short term right here, right? We are making higher highs on the total macroscopic intraday, right? But short term, 792 is lower than 793, and 806 is lower than 807, obviously. So that's not what you want to see, obviously. A little bit of a bull flag here, maybe. You know what? Here, let me do this. I guess we do have maybe a little bit of bull flag here. Some sort of bull flag, some sort of consolidation after a run up. A little bit of one. A little bit of a continuation pattern, I would argue. Descending wedge. Descending resistance and descending support. Oftentimes, this is a bullish chart pattern. Buy zone. Is Bionano in a buy zone today? That's a great question. It just depends. It depends. It depends on so many factors. I'll say this: I really want Bionano to close the day above 803. I really don't like that we're kind of getting rejected at the 21 SMA on the 4-hour. I really don't like that. That's very bearish if we're not going to end the day above that. But at the same time, you have to keep in mind that BlackBerry did the exact same thing, right? 3 4-hourly closes, and Bionano already has 3, right? So yeah, that actually is kind of scary. We need to close above 803 right now or today. I would really like us to. I mean, we can still go up if we don't, but I mean, that's the first thing. That's the first thing that would signal a reversal short term, I would say. At least one of the first things. So 803 is where it's at. I really don't want that to become a new support, new resistance. I really don't want that to happen. But your buy zone, honestly, it just depends. I mean, it's a buy zone right now if you know what you're doing, yeah. The heck, one of my lights. What the? Are you guys seeing? My light is flickering out, dude. Oh no, Conjuring. Oh no. Brandon rocking the suit today game again. 10 out of 10, sir. Thank you so much, Robert Dudley. That reminds me of freaking Harry Potter. The what's his name? The Dudley guy. The freaking family that Harry's with. Brandon, sorry, I've been listening to the baby instead of you because I needed hype music to knock tomorrow out. Oh, knock homework out. 400 AMC today at 447. Oh, yeah. AMC is doing the same thing as Bionano. They're confirming the 21 SMA as resistance now, which is scary, which is very scary. Potentially. It's only one indicator, right? Is there really no news besides what we've got right now? Oh, here we go. I tried one more time after this. I'm done. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. And, oh, yeah, let me go ahead and get this one in. Let me go ahead. This is one that's perfect, okay? Right? The perfect. Oh, Look at this. Look at this. What is this? What is this? Oh man, it's over. It's over. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Buying at the ask. I like it. I like it. This was 901. 901 short interest change is still up on the day. The shorts don't cover. They don't want to cover. It's as simple as it gets. They don't want to cover. What do you call it? Here, let me go. Let me go to what do you call it, guys? I finally found a solution to the Wall Street bet problem. I finally found a solution. Let me know. Hey guys, let me know if we break 804. Let me know if we break 804. But right now, I want to talk about a solution to the freaking problem, man. And we finally don't have to worry about Wall Street bets anymore. We finally have our own community. Fellowship of the Sapphire, man. Look at that freaking beauty picture, man. Freaking Sapphire, freaking consumables and chips, man. I love it. I love it, man. But if y'all have not already, this is what y'all want to do. This is how we actually be able to talk. This is how we're actually going to be able to talk about BNGO without being censored. Oh. Okay, finally. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. I really do feel so bad. I'm sorry. Feel free to click off because the Wi-Fi's horrible today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. There's nothing I can do. I mean, I guess there is. I don't even know what I can do. We have a good Wi-Fi. We can't even upgrade the Wi-Fi because the neighborhood has to upgrade before we upgrade. And what do you call it? I'm getting an Ethernet cable coming in today. Hopefully that will help. But yeah, those are the Reddit links, boys. If you all want to actually be able to post freaking stuff without being censored by Wall Street bets, that's what we're going to do. That's the only way, man. That's the only way. That's the only way. And we have the freaking, we have it. We have it going. Auspicious bets. Why is the freaking thing being stupid today? There we go. Look at this. Does anyone get this? Does anyone like this meme right here? I put it in. When you play the game of stonks, you win, or a hedge fund dies. There is no middle ground. This isn't meant to be a... oh, Clove. Did my order get filled? Almost. Oh my gosh, it almost got filled. It's not going to fill. It's not going to fill. It's not going to fill, is it? Yeah, that's a good... Hey, you know what? Here, let me go to the 1 minute chart. I actually do think that is pretty auspicious. I'm going to actually move that up a little bit. I'm going to move that up to like 16, 17. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have to have the other laptop and phone on the same Wi-Fi, though. I have to. I'm using the phone as the camera. And then I have to do the, what do you call it, the laptop so I can do the chat and everything and end it and start it when I need to. I have to. There's not much else I can do. 5 more. Here come the Bears. Here come the Bears. $5. You know what? This is a good time to actually go over what we saw in the, what do you call it? In the actual CPI data. So May 21 Consumer Price Index shows fastest inflation since 2008. But month over month, it's actually not important. It's not actually not that bad. Okay, so fastest annual rate since 2008. Okay, surged 5% in May from a year prior. The Labor Department said on Thursday, economists had expected a rise of 4.7%. The price index rose 0.6% from April to May, compared with forecasts of a 0.5% increase gain. Core CPI rose 3.8%. Prices are rising for everything from airfares to used cars. And the data released on Thursday offers policymakers and investors another chance to assess whether that pickup is likely to be short-lived. Yeah, it's not, I mean... Oh, hell no, Alex. Hell no, my friend. Hell no. Hell no. NASDAQ is, dude, Marco, I don't know what you're smoking, but I want it because we're not red. We're green. Oh, holy crap. Why is this going down? I'm going to add, dude, I'm adding. Please don't match me, but I'm adding 1550. Please make your own decision. This is literally just play money. This is literally just play money for me. Okay, this is literally just play money. I'm just literally just having a good time trying to spice the stream up, trading a little bit. Look at that! Right when I bought it, it's down. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, keep me posted on. Well, I got here. Let me put this next to BNGO so I actually can watch it. There we go. Okay. There we go. You're still extremely overextended, but short term, if you're going to get a bounce, this is now. This is the time to get a bounce if you're going to. Wow, is it not going to? Damn. Bag holder alert. All right. Can you explain the CCO leaps? I watched your video, but have been reading conflicting information on it. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation out there. Yeah, especially on the BNGO subreddit. I assume that's what you mean. So everybody, let me freaking set it clear, man. I don't mean to be mean to or pick on the Wall Street or this our subreddit, the BNGO. Oh my gosh, stop doing this. I want stop being dumb. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so the CCO leaps, right? He bought, dump it. You got memed, Brandon. I did. Get a hardwired camera. I know. Well, no. I want to get a freaking well, actually no, I can't. I want to get some. I did want to get something that I can run my phone to my laptop, but then I can't because I got the audio interface that I have to, the Scarlett that I have to run for the mic, and there's only 2 USB ports in the laptop, which is dumb because there should be more than that, because I also need the keyboard and then I also need that. It's like you know. But yeah, let me go ahead and set the precedent here. And yeah, I am going to get some sort of camera soon. The channel's got to do well. That's the only way we're going to upgrade, man. And it is doing well. I'm very thankful for what we've had so far, but it's got to do well. All right, here we go. So here, let me go ahead and set the stage here. All right. So basically, this is to clarify, right? Oh my gosh, we're dumping. All right, we're dumping below the SND support. Damn. Well, actually, you know what? I guess we could be holding. Yeah, no, we could be holding, I guess. Yeah, we could. There's three validations there. Yeah, there's definitely is. But all right, here we go. Let me go ahead and tell you here. Oh my gosh, Clover's still going. Oh man. Okay, but talking about this. Okay, so CCO. All right, so basically, it's an option. It's an award from the company, and I know this through several different reasons here. I can go ahead and pull the whole thing up if you don't believe me. It's an award from the company. That's how he got this, essentially. The chief commercial officer, this wasn't him actually getting a call option. This was the company awarding him with one. Essentially, if we go down here, right, it's code A, right? And what does code A mean? Well, if we go to the insider codes here that I have bookmarked, a code A on a Form 4 is basically a grant, award, or other acquisition of securities from the company, right? Such as an option, right? So he's basically getting options. He's getting options. That's all it is. He's getting options, and basically it's 400,000 shares, not bought. Okay, let me explain something to you. Table 2 is what we're dealing with here, right? This is the puts, calls, warrants, options, convertible securities. This is the one where it's just common stock acquired and disposed of. Okay, so literally number of derivative securities acquired or disposed. And this is a little bit misleading because what it actually means is that this is the amount of shares that could be exercised at maximum when they're fully vested, right? The conversion price is 632, and the transaction day is there, expiration day is there, and there you go. That's as simple as it is, man. This is not buying. No, this is not the CCO buying shares. This is, if it was buying shares, it would be a code, what do you call it? It would be code, let's see here. If it was buying, it would be code, I think it would be M. Well, M would be an exercise, and then a buying would be, okay, a buying would probably be V, a code V, a transaction voluntarily reported on Form 4. Yeah, that's probably what it would be. Yep. So that's what you're dealing with. So I hope everybody is clear now on what we have with the new chief commercial officer picking up leaps. That news. I hope we understand that. Does that make sense? We're not 70. We're not at 70. I'm pretty sure we're like at 65. We're 63, man. Dude, here's the thing, man. You don't make the argument that we're at 70, we need consolidation. No. Here's the thing. When we were at 70 last time, we were literally at under $1. Okay, sold, then you would have been missing out on literally 1,500% gains. All right, that's why we look at multiple indicators, right? If you pair this with several indicators, you actually see that, oh, hey, if you look at the weekly here, we're actually still in buy territory on the stochastic indicator. Or if you look at the RSI on the weekly, we're only at freaking 57, man. So it's really not as bad as it seems. That's why you gotta look at multiple time frames. But of course, if you're gonna hold right now, it's still risky. If you're gonna hold, it is still risky. 791, 10,000 shares bought at 791. Yeah. Yeah, there's way less shares that have been borrowed. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And that is slightly bearish. And the estimated short interest, it doesn't really make sense because the estimated short interest went down, but the change on the day for yesterday and today went up through all the updates that Badform told us. He could just be not showing us the one at the end of the after hours. That's like, minus 5% or whatever. But the borrowed shares was like 2 million yesterday, and now it's only this. So yeah, that's a big change. So yeah, but most of them are still out right now. Most of them have not been returned because the shorts think we're going to go lower. That's just as simple as it gets. The shorts think we're going to go lower from here. That's as simple as it is, man. Yeah. Let me look at the markets. Let me see the markets are just bleeding slowly. I bet they are. Not really. The Nasdaq is doing really well. The Russell, however, is getting absolutely obliterated. The SPY is going down. The Dow is going down, kind of. Wow, that was a quick little run up there. And then high growth as a whole is doing okay. High growth as a whole is doing okay, and Clove is bleeding, and it looks like I'm going to be holding the bag on my play money here. BlackBerry is doing bad. BlackBerry is near my cost basis again now. Skills MP down. Yeah, high growth is kind of struggling right now, kind of. Yeah. Bionano, it's really good. Bionano is really outperforming today. I mean, we're one of the only things that are green today. Let's look at the genomics sector. Genomics is doing well today as well. And that's mostly because health, the biotech, biopharmaceutical, all those, the health sector in general does well with low inflation. Yeah, bad form. Yeah, I know. That's the estimated SI data is overall, yes. And you weren't able to figure out why it didn't match up and why we were missing 2 million shares. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Very weird, very weird. It could just be a mistake in the calculation, or the percentage change could be a mistake on Ortex's part, but I don't know. That doesn't add up, that's for sure. Yeah, the borrowed info is only from today. Yes. Yes. If it's above 785, I'm happy. As we say that, we're testing 785. All right, we'll see what happens. We're forming a little bit of a descending wedge, which is usually bullish. If I am correct in my experience, it usually is, but it's plenty of times bearish as well. 29,000 bought 791. Buying the ask, breaking out. Here we go, breaking out. We need a HODL above here. HODL above. The price target's going to be pretty handsome. Price target's going to be very well, and I'm going to draw it up fairly conservatively, and the price target is going to be about above 810. Above 810. Bought some Bionano today. At what price, man? At what price? SoFi shows 39% short percent of flow. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at that. False breakout. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me look at the EVs today. Doing well. Tesla's doing well for once. Tesla's doing well for once, man. Tesla's in a scary place, man. It broke the ascending level that it has not broke since freaking 2020, the crash of 2020. Not saying it's bearish. I'm just saying that's scary. 783. All right, we're breaking down. It looks like, oh my God, we're breaking down. Breaking down. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you know what's happening. You know what's happening. You know it. Mind of the BNGO investor. Yes, it is, dude. That's freaking Aragon. And what's her name? What's her name? Arwen. That's what's her name. Arwen and Aragon, dude. That's legendary. That's legendary. Oh, man. That's too funny. That's too funny. Let me give that some love. That's too funny. You need to post that on the freaking subreddit or something, man. That's good enough. Yeah, Bionano will be huge here in Europe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a lot of news and a lot of PR and a lot of inquiries that people don't know about. that they could drop at any moment. 8 minutes till we pump. We'll see. Maybe. The brave little sapphire art is something else. Yeah, it is. Even Hodor knows how to say hodl the door. I know. I was thinking of making a meme, and that's a coincidence that you said that of, Hodor, hodl for Hodor, Game of Thrones. I was thinking of making one of those. Very easy to make it. I can make that in 5 seconds. I can make that on stream if you want. Yeah, I like that one though. I'm surprised there's no news today. Honestly, it just feels like with the craziness that has happened, it just feels like we should be getting more. I don't know. Obviously, we've still gotten silence throughout the, yes, they've got the CCO, but we haven't got any real PR Sapphire adoptions. We haven't really got anything in a while, right? On the website, we just haven't. Let me look at their jobs. Let me look at the jobs here, the job listings. Make sure y'all join this. I want to see more members. I want to see thousands of members in this. Fellowship of the Sapphire. If you want to be a part of our community, there you go. Fellowship of the Sapphire. All right, let's see if there's any new listings. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. What is the chances of that? Right when I look at this, it's a new freaking one. Posted 2 days ago. We've got Operations Support Specialist at Lineagen, right? Indicated to me by the Salt Lake City, Utah, right? So that's 2 days ago. And that's going to be Lineagen. All right, so let's actually check this out. What are they actually doing here? All right. Okay. Here we go. Verifying patient samples. What is the name of this again? Operations Specialist? Operations Support Specialist. Okay. 4 applicants. Okay, here we go. I have 0 connections. Okay, responsible on verifying patient samples by this actually is important that we actually read this, guys. I think it is at least. Verifying patient samples by accurately entering patient information, inspecting samples. Okay, this has to do with, what do you call it? The 5 large clinical studies, right? They need a lot of people to enter that patient information because there's literally thousands of patients that they're going to be analyzing, right? Okay, resolving those issues. Occasional handling of blood, right? Blood samples, yes. You can do blood samples, you can do tissue samples, and you can do several different sample ways you can use with the Sapphire. Order, packing, and shipping by generating shipping labels, collateral, okay. Proper handling of fax documents and correspondence. Okay, this is pretty boring, I'm gonna be honest. This is nothing like the nano nozzle technology that we saw, like, the person like handling the technology, like the what do you call it, the electromagnetic stuff technology that they're doing with the sequencing capabilities in the nano nozzle, maybe, right? Responsible for receiving, sorting, and distributing mail and packages. This is boring. So that's not that big, honestly, but hey, it's good to see that they're expanding their business, man. That's as simple as it gets. It's good to see. Dude, what is up with this chart pattern for today? Man, dude, it was literally validating and respecting the trend lines that we had drawn up, and now it's just not. Now it's just not at all. 34K to be bought at 770. All right. Shareholder meeting is the vote is done, and the shareholder meeting, I've seen some stuff with that, but to be honest with you, I don't really know much about that, to be honest with you. I've seen some stuff about the annual meeting, but they haven't really put out anything for that. They haven't really put out, like, somebody send me a link if they know, like, when the annual meeting is and what it's about, but I haven't really seen anything about that at all. Right? For our annual meeting. Okay, yeah, but they don't send us a link or anything, right? They don't send us a link or anything, any information about it. So I don't think we really have any information about it right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, finish line lays in 2031, 2035. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, guys, you have to remember that it does not matter what happens today. It does not matter what happens tomorrow, honestly. I mean, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. Breathe, relax, and get rich. Or it's hard when you're freaking holding the bag. I've been there, but yeah. Yeah, that's at the end of the day, do your research. That's what you need to do. Yeah, F the mods. Yeah, honestly. Honestly, man. Yeah, F the mods. Yes. I don't think we're going to stream all day today, boys. I all right, let me go here. Yeah. F the Wall Street Bet mods, man. I want y'all posting in this, man. I don't care if you have to cross-post or whatever. Take a look at the rules. There's not that many rules. Okay, here you go. We already got one cross-post. Yeah, man. There you go. I don't care if it's cross-post. I want this freaking sub to be... Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Is that the link? Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Legendary. Dude, Lord, I love the Lord of the Rings memes are the best. I love it, man. Approved. Approved. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Streaming the meeting. Hell yeah. I would like to. Yeah. Dude, why is there so much buying going on at the ask yet we're still going down? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're still up on the day. I'm happy as long as we're green on the day. Short term, I'm happy if we're green on the day. I don't care how green we are. If we're green, I'm happy. Hell, guys, to be honest with you guys, yeah, it sucks short term because we got to deal with the stupid bear comments. Yes. At the end of the day, we are, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that maybe this is some healthy consolidation. Maybe we did just run up 90, 80, 70%, and we need to go sideways for a week or 2 weeks, man. Maybe it is, right? And at the end of the day, if you bought the dip, I mean, you are freaking in good freaking hands, man. You're in good freaking hands. Dude, my Clover position is getting absolutely annihilated right now. Holy. Let's check that. Let's check that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's why you got to be careful if you're going to match me, man. This is my play money account. You got to be you got to be careful. It's going to be my trades live on air is going to be 2 out of 3 if this doesn't pick up. 2 out of 3. I'll take that. I'm not complaining, but you know. You can't get them all, man. Long-term hodl for sure. Yes, sir. I've seen countless Wall Street Bets posts of Bionano that are up for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. They get a ton of upvotes and then they get removed. Wonder why? No, that's not an auto remover. That's not a visual mod. That's mods selectively choosing to ban that shit. That's as simple as it is. There is selective censorship going on with the Wall Street Bet mods. Literally, I mean, I'm talking about hundreds of Bionano posts, literally more than hundreds that have been banned. Okay, literally, I've seen hundreds. And there's some that I have not even seen, man. Show what's your real account portfolio? That's it. This is the real account portfolio. There's the average price right there. That's the real portfolio. I just woke up. Will today be a good day or bad day? That's a good question. I'm cautiously optimistic. I do think it's just hard to say. It just has to do with high growth in the markets, but the markets have reason to run today. To be honest with you, I mean, yes, inflation data was a little bit worse than expected, but to be honest with you, that's good. That's good for the markets, right? As long as it's not horrible, the CPI data, as long as it's not horrible, we're gonna run, and that's what we've seen with the markets, right? The markets are only up a little bit, right? The Nasdaq's up 0.5%. I mean, no, they're up a fair bit. That's big, up 0.5%. The Russell's struggling for some reason. I would not be surprised if that starts taking its head and removing it from its arse the rest of the day. And high growth is still struggling for some reason. Sometimes that just happens, but also on days like these, would not be surprised if high growth starts picking it up. It just makes sense in my mind, but anything can happen though. One thing that I like for the price action is that there's no barcoding. No barcoding yet, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome, but there's no volume, right? If we compare the volume to yesterday, it's absolutely horrible. Well, actually, no, it's not. Actually, there's more volume today than yesterday. Never mind. Okay, that just shows you how much of a pessimist I am. Dude, look at that. Our volume's actually a little bit better. I mean, it's still bad. Don't get me wrong, that's still pretty bad. That's still pretty horrible. That's not good by any means, but it's better than yesterday. So let's look on the bright side. Wow. Wow. Here come the bears, maybe. If you woke up, it's already a good day. Yeah, honestly. Yes, sir. Do you feel we would get a press release this afternoon regarding Bionano's conference that they've attended to over the last 2 days? Yeah, when he's staying the conference, he's talking about the EACR conference from the 9th to 12th. This bad boy right here. And if we actually go to my bookmarked page here, This is the one right here. So the European Association for Cancer Research, June 12th is the deadline, or that's the end of it. And yeah, I think we should. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I also wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Here's the thing, man. There's a lot of speculation. A good friend of mine, a good friend, I've never met him, but a friend of mine, I don't know, an affiliate, a BNGO affiliate of mine, basically he thinks that BNGO, they don't like to drop PR for the simple fact of it gaining attention and gaining short attention. They think when they drop PR, freaking goes down, which is what we've been seeing. We've seen that in the last 3 months, right? Literally, we've seen that. Now, is it because of the PR or is it because of high growth and the shorting? I still think it would be very good. And I've seen a lot of people that are kind of getting worried. Like, I saw one in one of our BNGO chats, I saw people getting worried, like, oh, why doesn't the CEO of our company come out and say how confident he is, right? This other company, he is. To that, I would say a couple things. Number one, our CEO is as confident as anyone, right? He said great things for the stock price. He said great things. He says great things all the time. Every single time he talks, he says great things. Sorry. But God, I'm too tired. I'm sorry for me being tired today, man. I woke up at 10 minutes before. But anyways, as I was saying, the CEO, he doesn't like to say good things because it just attracts the short selling. Maybe, man, maybe. So maybe that's something. Maybe that has to do with why there has not been super high quantities of new PR coming in. But right now we're at 778, testing the intraday low. Honestly, I'm very surprised with the price action today. Honestly, we got a dip, we got a rip, and now we're just getting slow bleeding, and it's not stopping. Let's set that short interest data if there's anything new. What are the BNGO gang saying? Anything new? Not really. Lord of the Rings. I'm so glad we were able to combine two of my favorite things together: Lord of the Rings and Sapphire and Bionano. That is incredible. Do we get any more members? Come on, boys. I want everyone join this. Come on, boys. It's linked in the description if you didn't get it already. I'll link it one more time. This is the one, right? Auspicious Bets. Auspicious Bets, it's cool, but Fellowship of the Sapphire, that's the one that y'all want to join. For sure. But during the run up to all-time highs, it seemed that they were dropping PR right and left, and the stock was going up because of it. Yeah, but EJ, here's the thing. Throughout the downtrend, throughout the last 3 months, we've seen PR drop that is just as big, if not bigger than that stuff, and the stock price goes right down. So there's two sides. There's two sides of that coin. But I hear you, and I wish. Honestly, I do wish they would drop something. I wish they would. I mean, well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter. Whatever they drop, it doesn't matter if they drop anything till earnings, okay, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess it's slightly more bearish if they don't drop anything that's big until the next earnings. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. But here's the thing. Short term, the stock price would like it. I think a lot of people would like it if they would drop something big. I really do. I think they would. No surprise, it's a pump and dump. Oh, man. Bouncing off the 200 SMA. On the 4-hourly? I don't even have... Here, let me get the 200 SMA on here. All right, let me get the 200-day SMA instead of this one. There we go. It's nowhere. What? What are you smoking? What are you smoking? I can't find it. Let me change that back. It's not there, bro. Unless you're looking at like the 1 hourly time frame or something. Like a really small time frame. 781. Let me know if there's any news today, man. Let me know if there's any news. One Genomics device to rule them all. Yep, one Sapphire to rule them all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You should also follow G with Great Fuels. Brandon, we may need the hat to stop the bleeding. Yes, sir. Stop the bleeding. Here we go. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. Oh man. Just spent 10K at 7.9. 7.9. Still bleeding. It's not stopping it so far. 20K to be bought at 770. A lot of stocks, not Microvision, but a lot of stocks have broken down and confirmed the breakdown below the 4 hourly 21 SMA, BNGO included. I mean, yeah, that is bearish, short term, I would say. But at the end of the day, you could just get a Microvision situation, man. You could literally just go down a little bit and then just go right back up. So it's like, So, how's my Clover position doing? It's bouncing a little bit finally. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh, we're red now. All right, there it is. We're red now. Let me get rid of this support here because there's no support there. That was the old 4 hourly 21 SMA. Structure variation. One, it's nice to find them. I hope y'all watch Lord of the Rings. I hope y'all like Lord of the Rings because, I mean, this subreddit is not going to be fun for you without it. I hope y'all watch it, man. It's great. It's great. It's a great time. I prefer selling put options to buy shares if they get assigned, get paid to potentially buy BNGO, Warren Buffett's favorite option strategy. Hell yeah, man. That's fine. Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Nano Dimension and Microvision, and not Microvision, but BNGO, all of them, and Microvision, honestly, I mean, we've been bleeding short term. All of them are just bleeding short term. High growth as a whole is just kind of getting decimated right now. Not decimated, but they're bleeding. Decimation is, you guys know, all my OGs, you guys know what decimation looks like, right? Literally 5% in the red, 10% in the red every single day for like a week straight. That's decimation. I mean, and that's what we saw. Had backfire, but let's ride. Yeah, it did backfire. It did backfire, but let's ride, man. Hell yeah. Let's ride. Oh, I just almost fell out of my share right there. I almost did. I kid you not, I almost fell out of my share right there. I will. Y'all think I'm joking when I say I fell out of my share before. I have broken my chair by leaning back too far. I will probably do that on a stream one day, and it's going to be funny. I'm serious. You guys think I'm serious? You guys think I'm joking? Oh, man. Why did we reward the guy shares if he hadn't done anything yet? All right. 9,000 shares bought, 777 at the ask. And this is a good time for me to actually go over with y'all and clarify what the okay, time and sales right here. I have it bookmarked here. Okay. So it can be confusing for them. Okay, so here you go. Every trade must consist, this is basically just clarifying what the time and sales actually mean, right? So basically every trade must consist of both buyer and seller, right? Otherwise there would be no trade. How else is there someone selling and buying, right? Okay, and the answer is that the direction of the trade is determined on how it affects the stop price, right? If it's red, it means it was bought at a lower price at the bid. If it's green, it was bought at the ask. Okay, if a trade helps the market price to go up, then the trade is classified as a buying trade. Conversely, if the trade helps the market to move price to move down, then the trade is classified as a selling trade. So there you go. There you go. That's pretty much it. And we can read more into that, but that's basically it. I mean, it's pretty simple. So there you go, man. What color Lambo are you gonna buy? I don't know. What color Lambo are you gonna buy, my friend? Brandon, you need to buy an ergonomic chair. We got to keep you healthy for the streams. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're not. I don't think unless today gets crazy, we're not gonna stream the whole day. Because yesterday my health was just, I don't want to get into details. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm so victim, feel sorry for me. I'm not trying to complain, but yeah, I don't think we're going to stream the whole day as much just because reasons of yesterday that happened that was not fun. Sapphire blue Lambo. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. What is price target? Price target is above $10 if Wall Street... Well, it's not $10 anymore, though, because Wall Street bets, we're not even... I'm going to keep trying to post the Wall Street bets. I think they still have me banned, though. Let's see if they still have me banned. All right. Hey, Brandon, go take a break. Good girlfriend. Oh, you're too funny. I love you guys. You guys are too funny. I swear to God. I swear to God, y'all are the funniest community we have. All right. Oh my gosh, 775. It's blood in the streets. Well, not really. We're still basically not moving, but you know. All right. Daily time for look to add at the middle Bollinger Band of the 3-month daily RSI. Yeah. Yep, daily. Yep, adding at the daily Bollinger Band, which would be at 621, which is why we need to go sideways until we actually see this, and then that's your buy point. Yeah, I would like if we could hold 750. I would like if we could hold that. I would not. I do not want a lower low here, man. Let me clean this chart up real quick. Okay, here we go. Making lower lows and lower highs, downtrend territory. Short term, right? Macroscopically, I would say we're still in uptrend territory. I mean, we obviously are, but you know, this is a decent wedge. There's no other way to say it. We need to break out of this right now. We need to break out. We need to break out. I mean, if we're gonna get short term, if we're gonna do well. Would this be a good dip to buy? It's just up to you. It's just up to you. It's up to you and your risk tolerance, man. It really is. I hate saying that this is a good buy point. I hate saying it because you know people are gonna trade off it, and then if I'm wrong, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you know how it is." But I'll say this. I will say this: if the markets do us any favors, if Wall Street Bet, if those mods were to do us any favors, if anything were to go our way whatsoever, I think $10 this month or $10 next week is something that is not out of the realm of possibilities. Certainly $8, $9, certainly possible, certainly likely, in my opinion. But it's contingent on high growth in the markets, essentially. I mean, yes. Oh, man, look at that. 30,000 shares bought at the ask. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stock price goes down now. That buy side imbalance is still a thing. Okay, it's still a thing. 34,000 shares, imbalance shares. Let me look at that open interest here. Let me see if there's anything new here. Also, let me show y'all something. This is actually really cool. If we look at the open interest for long-term 2023, 20th of January, in the money and out the money call and put options, right? Look at the open interest. Okay, open interest is just how many contracts are actually out there that have not yet been exercised or sold. 1,000, 3,000, 700, 600, right? If you look at the put side, not even 500 on any of them. Okay, what does this tell you? This means that no one is betting against Bionano long term in the call and put realm, right? I guarantee you a lot of these are just people hedging their position, right? Most of the people that are actually having options long term, almost like 75%, 80, 90% of them are long term calls, man. And that's for a reason. That's for a reason, man. Making new intraday low. Damn, dude, look at this. Look at this. I mean, this has just been the exact same chart for Nano Dimension and BNGO, man. Wow. Here come the bears. Well, we're still nowhere near their price target, so I guess they're probably waiting. I guess the bears are probably waiting to come out. I guess. Oh man. What did the bears say? $6 flat. Didn't what's his name say? Mythical Physics say $6 flat by Friday or something? I don't even remember. Something crazy. Back to $6. You could be right. I just don't think you are. I mean, you're going to need a serious market headwind or negative news catalyst to get us back to $6 a share. All right. Your buy point is going to technically be about 724 if on this decent level, but at the same time, oh my god, we're dumping. Oh my, yeah, that's okay. To be honest with you, that's a dip buy right there. To be honest with you, that's a dip buy. Right. There's no reason why we're dumping this much. The Nano Dimension is doing well. The markets are not doing that well. We're still making lower lows. We're still going down. Wow. Dude, I'm gonna have to add shares if we keep going down. I can't. Here's the thing, guys. I would be adding shares right now, but here's the thing. I just can't. I just can't. I have. If inflation is gonna be horrible, I would be absolutely screwed if I'm like have no buying power in. You know, I would be absolutely screwed. So I can't really add But if we dip to like $6 or $5 again, if we get close to my cost basis, yeah, you better bet your ass I'm adding shares. No, we've already talked about the gap fill. Yeah, maybe. I'm honestly really surprised about this. I honestly am. I don't have the energy today to get mad. I'm sorry. My energy is really low today. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I don't know. Genomics. Oh my gosh, look at Genomics now. Look at that. It's not only the high growth killing Bionano, it's also high growth that's getting decimated. Man, or not. Well, high growth is getting hurt today, along with Genomics sector is getting hurt as well. Not decimation, but still pretty bad. Wow. You got to be kidding me if we're going lower than this. He's gonna say yes, but I totally want to do that. Yeah. Sorry for the Wi-Fi, guys. I'm sorry. I'm tired today, and I'm tired today, and the Wi-Fi sucks, and Bionano sucks. It's a bad day right now. It's a bad day. Almost. Look at that. Yeah, this is why we're bleeding, right? The bears are like, oh, we're going down to 6. We're going down to 6. Literally, the only reason why we're down right now is because the Nasdaq just absolutely dumped for no reason. Flash crash, anybody? I would say it's a flash crash. Oh, man. Gosh dang it. Yeah, look at the Nasdaq. Wow. No, I don't think there is any bad market news, to be honest with you. I don't think there is. We already got our market news today. We already got the news that was going to determine what it was, and here it is. We got it, This is it. A little bit worse than expected, but not that bad. That's basically what it was. If there's any Wall Street bet posts that have actually gotten approved today, please let me know. Please let me know if there's any Wall Street bet posts about BNGO that have been approved. Let me know. Mythical put come true. Well, we're only down 2%, and he predicted $6 today, didn't he? Or $6 tomorrow or today, I forgot. But yeah, I mean, he is doing well right now. Fine. Hey guys, if you want to take that pessimistic viewpoint, fine, man. This is what you have to do. You have to zoom out and remember that you bought the dip. I mean, if you're a true OG, and I mean, not even OG, if you've been following Bionano for like 2 weeks, you bought the dip and you're up like 90% right now. Okay, I know this for a fact because I'm up like 30%. I'm up 33%, and my average cost is way higher than most of your guys's. Okay, so you have to ask yourself. If these bears, if you're really envious of the bears, right there. I mean, you got to think about this. They're making like 5%, 10% max if they shorted it at the perfect time. Dude, bulls are making way more than that in the long run, man. Just look at the bulls. Just look at historically. If you bought the dip and held for months, what's going to happen, right? Look, I mean, what happened? Okay, you bought here, you bought the dip here, you bought the dip here, you bought the dip here. What are you? Okay, you're up 20%, 40%, 50% right now. It's as simple as it gets. Okay, any one of these 3 dips, if you bought them, you're literally up more than 50%, 50% right now. That's more than any of the bears could imagine. Okay, now if it's not for you, if you're scared right now and you're like, no, I can't handle it, get out, dude. I say it. Like, you shouldn't be complaining to me right now, dude. I said when we were green today, I said, if you can't handle red, I said we might close the day red. I mean, this is why I hate saying it, but this is why I say it, because it's extremely volatile and it is a war. There is manipulation, there are shorts, there are bears that are spreading FUD and lies. This is why I have to say to all the rookies out there and the inexperienced traders that are not willing to hold through this, you need to sell if you don't understand what you're going to do, what you're about to go through. Okay, it's hell. It's literally a war. I mean, that's what it is. Short term, the manipulators and shorts, they want to push this down. They know if they don't, they're fucked. That's as simple as it is. The news about inflation is the core CPI data. So basically, the core CPI data was basically as it was expected, but it was a little bit worse. It was a little worse than expected, but nothing horrible. And the markets were doing really well, and now we're dumping for some reason. But yeah, the markets liked it. The markets liked it. Oh my gosh, the Nasdaq's still going. Are you kidding me? Look at the Russell today. It's kind of astonishing that Bionano is up so much with the Nasdaq sideways and the Russell through 2000 down almost 1%. Right, man. Like Bionano's bear. What are we down? 1%? I mean, that's kind of crazy, is it not? I mean, we're still up, guys. We're still up like what? 80%, 80, 90% from 430. We're still up a crazy amount. Whenever I'm bearish, it's just from the stocks getting away from averages. Then I trade options so the gains can be a lot more. Yeah. I added shares today I'm holding, but once in a while I can say it sucks. Yeah, well, it does suck sometimes. That's how it is. That's the only. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, it does. It does suck sometimes. I mean, it does. That's a fact. And here's the thing, guys. I'm not saying that history is going to repeat itself, but here's the thing. You guys know, if you're an OG on the channel, it sucked for months. It sucked for months, man. And I was in the green several times, but especially I was in the green at $9, right? I mean, portfolio was up over 100%. And I'm not complaining now, okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. This is just something I like to do. I like to show the bears, okay? Don't worry. The dollar amount is not what matters, okay? This is a small account, okay, relatively. The percentage is what matters, man. Do you think the bears are pulling 80% in their portfolio with a 100% BNGO portfolio short? Do you think that's what they're pulling in 6 months? No, that's not what they're not pulling 80% in. Congratulations who held through February 16, like my helps. That was rough going from 15 to 430. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was very rough. But guess what? And my whole point to that story, the more carnage that you held through, the more people that sold out and panic sold and couldn't take it anymore. But guess what? The more auspicious it became. And if you added on the dip, you have your chance right now to sell for a profit. If this is not a conquest for you, if this is not a journey, a quest, a journey for you, man, it's time to sell. And if you want, this is your chance. You can sell in the green up like near 90, 80% right now if you want. If not, you can hodl like me. You guys know what I'm doing, okay? Hodling till the freaking end, man. I'm hodling for years, okay? For many reasons. We're not going to get into why I'm holding for years. You all know a lot of them. But yeah, man. I mean, hodling. I mean, you get in order to get green days, you have to get carnage. And I know we have a lot of BNGO people in here, and they have no idea about how depressing and how sad the streams were. Not necessarily the streams, but how sad the chat and the bears were. Maybe on May 13th, on April 20th, right? 420, on March 5th, when I mean, that was this. I mean, man, it's just. That's how it is, man. That's how the market is. With a stock like this that is being manipulated, at least I believe it is, with heavy shorting, with literally bears and FUD makers and attempters that are trying to instigate FUD and trying to get y'all to panic sell. That's what you get. You get red days. That's as simple as it is, man. Also, I want you to think about this. Every single successful company in stock, Bitcoin, Tesla, anything that Illumina, PatBio, all of them had days like Bionano is experiencing right now. Does that mean we're going to be the next Bitcoin or Illumina in terms of stock price? Not necessarily, but it just tells you that this is not something that's unnormal, right? It's not something that's unnormal. So remember, we got the Russell 3000 inclusion, and we've got about what? Well, we got $90 billion flowing in from buying and selling in those indexes, the 1, 2, and 3000. But we've also got probably likely to be millions of Bionano shares being bought on June 25th. Sorry, I can't think right now. Sorry. Yeah, June 25th Russell Index could be big. Yes, love to know what the stocks of the past have done that are similar to BNGO when they were added. Will it make a new higher base for BNGO? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yeah, what do you call it though? Yeah, it will make a higher base. It's going to be more exposure, more publicity, and obviously it's going to be more people buying shares. And remember, there's more indexes that follow the Russell 3000 that are going to follow that inclusion and actually buy shares because of the fact that we're in the Russell 3000 now. For example, the IWM follows the Russell 2000, right? This is a iShares Russell 2000 ETF, right? The actual Russell 2000 itself, that's what it follows. And Bionano is being added to the Russell 3000. So thank you so much, Green Monster. Ethernet, new chair, and dry clean suit fun. Keep rocking it out, Brandon. Your hard work indeed is paying off. The fellowship of the Sapphire. Oh man, that makes me feel so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ethernet is coming in. Yeah, I have it. It is on the way, man. I know the Wi-Fi does suck. I know EMA, whatever. Can't take you seriously. Yeah, I understand. If you can't take me seriously, just get the hell out, man. I understand. I understand. I have a big forehead. I'm annoying. I stutter all the time. I understand. Just get out of here, man. Just get out of here. Not the place for you. Not the place for you, I guess. But yeah. The Wi-Fi will likely, hopefully, improve with the Ethernet cable, hopefully. So, right. Oh my gosh, what is this? Why does this keep increasing? You know, you and I both know why it keeps increasing. Okay, you guys, you and I both know it's as simple as it gets. Borrowed shares, they are only returning 32K on the day, right? This is the borrowed shares right now of today, 682K. They're not covering. They're not. It's as simple as it gets. They're not covering. I don't. Now there is some confusion as to what the hell happened with the estimated short interest. There's a gap in our knowledge. I don't know what the hell happened. It's a little bit slightly more bearish, but I don't know what happened yet, so I don't really know what to say for sure. Yeah, I hope bad form. I hope they get their act together or something. I don't know what the hell's happening. So yeah. Yeah, the fear indexes are down today. Let me see. They were. Oh, they did go up a little bit. Yeah, they did spike there for a second. The fear indexes spiked to being green almost. Yeah, but the fear indexes are still down big. VIX and UVXY, the pro shares, they're down big amounts, which is exactly what you want to see. Would not be surprised that the Nasdaq and high growth runs a little bit more throughout the rest of the day if the VIX and UVXY continues being as low as they are, man. Nasdaq is getting a little bit of a bounce. Dang it, Nano Dimension is valued more than Bionano right now. That's not it. That's not it. The whole market seems to be going down. Why is it because of inflation? No, the whole market is actually, I mean, the markets are still up by and large, right? The SPY and Dow, everything is up a little bit. We just had a little bit of a flash crash there for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think there was any news. I mean, economic calendar, there's certainly no economic calendar news that was big enough, I don't think, that could have sent it down. I mean, yeah, we have nothing else. We have nothing else. So I don't. Okay, we're good now, I think. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, we're good. Dude, I think we're getting the stream soon, to be honest. I think we're getting the stream soon. It's a boring day. The internet sucks. I don't know. I don't know. It just sucks ass. I don't know. I don't know. It sucks ass today more than usual. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I think I'm gonna put the latency tomorrow on low latency instead of ultra low. So hopefully that'll increase the quality. I hope. Yeah, it is. We are kind of bouncing a little bit, not much, but we're only down 1% though, right? We're not even close to the bears' price targets yet. They're still here. So I think the bears need to go back in hibernation. Bears, if we need you, we'll tell you, right? If Bionano starts dumping, then you can come out. But until then, just continue being, being yourselves and only coming in when you're right and ignoring and acting like you didn't say anything when you're wrong. Glad I finally learned to hodl and not panic sell like I used to last year, and learn from others to hodl if you believe in the company. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it, because hodling, you've had the lesson is there for you, man. The lesson is there for you. Throughout the downtrend, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hodling, adding shares, and we're taking shit throughout the bears throughout this entire time. On May 13th, there were literally bears making fun of us, saying, puts are printing, taking up new shorts position. They were saying, quote, they said it was too easy to short Bionano. They said an analyst and a journalist said we were going to 184. And they said we were going to $4 flat, $3, $3.30. We went up about 80% from that, and 100% at highs, more than 100% at highs. And it just shows you that it does pay off. It does pay off to hodl and do your research. It does. And to shut out that FUD, right? It's up to you to determine what's FUD, though, right? Who's saying the FUD? You should know. You should judge who's making the FUD by how often they're here and when they actually admit their wrongs and how often they actually if they selectively choose when to come based on if it's red or green, based on if they're right or if they're here every day no matter what. That should maybe tell you a little bit, right? Right, $8 today, $10 next week. No worries for me. I can wait, no problemo. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we close the day above 8. I think we will. There's no reason not to. I mean, the market's obviously high growth. That's going to dictate more of our stock price than anything else. But at the end of the day, we're still fundamentally undervalued. The short interest is still increasing. As the interest and exposure and publicity of Bionano increases, in the aggregate, the stock price is going to increase. That's as simple as it gets. Can you handle $4 next week? Dude, if we hit $4 next week, I will freaking, I don't know what I'll do. I'll freaking, what do you want? I don't know. $4. You better. I mean, market crash much. That's not gonna happen in my opinion. It could though. It could. What price will you YOLO into BNGO? Well, I will YOLO in. I will be YOLOing in hopefully 10,000 more BNGO shares, or 10,000 in total. So like 8,400 more shares, right? Yeah, 8,327 more shares. I will be buying that many hopefully in a few months. Within a few months. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying many more Bionano shares, especially if we dip. I kind of want to dip. Because in the next few months there's gonna be more. I'm gonna have more buying power, so hopefully I kind of want it to dip. To be honest with you, F the mods. Yeah, honestly, thank you, Angel Cortez. F the mods. F the Wall Street Bet mods, man. If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, I think the Angel is either referring to this post or just in general, right? I mean, this is it. This is it, man. Here. I'll go ahead and link this in the fellowship. This is the Fellowship of the Sapphire Reddit community that we have now, right? No censorship, no Bionano censorship, man. Hell no, not in this community. Not in this community, man. Also, look at the freaking background, man. Do y'all like this background? It's so awesome. Come on, that's literally Lord of the Rings. That's freaking that's Boromir, man. There's Gimli, Legolas, man. Hell yeah. If you can combine Lord of the Rings and Bionano in one, you know it's gonna be freaking awesome. Come on. Right, come on. But yeah, I kind of wanted to dip to 4, to be honest with you. I kind of wanted to dip to 4 and 3. I kind of wanted to. It's not. There's like less than a 3%. That's less than a 1% chance of us going to 4. Probably less than that, in my opinion. But the fact of the matter is, it would be very nice for me to actually add a ton of shares and get my cost basis lower than what it is right now. Right. I mean, the cost. I'm not complaining. Right. I can't complain. When you're in the green, you can't complain. But I see a lot of people with averages in the 4s and in the low 5s, and I want that. That's what I want. Don't pay attention. Those people are too stupid to explain why it would drop to 4. They don't know. I know. Don't pay. Be careful. Be careful to those people that say dogmatic. Oh, $4, $6. Okay, watch out and remember that FUD. Remember that lies, and remember the benefit. Remember the benefit and think of the benefit that the bears get if you panic sell, right? Remember, they're biased and it's in their best self-interest. It's in their best interest to actually get you to panic sell and sell lies. And yeah, that's it. Okay, 4 and 3s. 4 and 3s next week. Okay, buddy. Okay. Good prediction. I'm glad you're bold. I'm glad you're predicting it and making clear. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and make it clear. Everybody remember, next week, if we do not hit the 4s and 3s next week, this man is going to be in hibernation for a long-ass time, man. Long-ass time. 4s and 3s. God, I feel like this man is just trolling, but he sounds serious, so hell no. I'm going to hold it to him. Hell yeah. $4, $3. Hey, could be. If you're going to blow up the headquarters. Oh, man. We have too much ownership. Yeah, here's the fundamental reason why the bears are wrong, in my opinion. Yeah, not only are the market headwinds. I mean, we do have market headwinds next week. To be honest with you, it could be horrible. But here's the thing: fundamentally, there are reasons why we're up right now at $7 that we didn't have before. Right? We've got a new CCO. We've got freaking $1 million almost in China Sapphire adoption. We've got new presentations, new conferences. We've got more presentations and catalysts to do it more. And the biggest thing is the revenue, right? $1 million. 800,000 USD in revenue from those Sapphire sales. Dude, we just got another installation in Athens, Greece the other day, right? And we've got a ton of inquiries and other stuff that y'all don't even know about yet. Dude, I mean, the sales and revenue is likely. Quarter 2 isn't even over yet, and it's already looking like it's going to freaking blow the 3 million that we got 3.2 million in Q1 out of the water, man. I'm super excited for the next earnings report, man. I'm super excited. If we go green again, the Bears will be nowhere. Watch, the Bears will literally just die. They would just die off. They would just go back in hibernation and just never be seen again if we go green today. If we close the day above $8, the Bears, I mean, you know where they're gonna be. Hibernation, as simple as it gets. Next earnings is gonna be. It should be. We don't know for sure, but it should be about August 13th. So we got a while, but still, still. BNGO Sapphire canceled. What are you talking about? Trying to spread that FUD, aren't you? Dude, it's bad when the Bears are just making up the fake news. Literally, like, just lies. Do not put your hopes on a squeeze. Shorts do not hold a big enough position to feel any pressure. Unlike you, they are not betting at 100% on BNGO. Yeah, I'm not putting my hopes on a short squeeze, buddy. Sorry, but I don't know what gave you the implication that I'm betting on a short squeeze. I haven't talked about that in like an hour. Fundamentally, we're better now than ever before. We've got catalysts. We've got Sapphire adoptions. We've got 5 large clinical studies. We've got Sapphire 2.0 prototype coming in Q4. And just like that, we're green. And the Bears are going to go back in hibernation, likely. Yeah, what is Ryan talking about? Maybe late July. I hope so. I hope so. Oh, man. Yeah, nano nozzle. Yeah, honestly, nano nozzle confirmation. Yeah, Bears don't even know what that is, honestly. And just like that, we're red again. That's pretty anticlimactic, but still. There you go. There's the Bears. The Bears are gone now. It was a joke. I'm a bull. Okay, all right, Ryan. Okay, I'm sorry. That was funny though. I was confusing though what you said though. So many shares being bought at the ask. 10,000 bought, 776. That buy side imbalance is real, man. Very real. Fake walls at 789 and 810. And more, honestly. Most of these are fake walls, probably. Nano Dimension is still worth more share price than Bionano. Yeah, and the Russell edition. Yeah, dude. I forgot the biggest catalyst that Bionano has this month. Dude, millions of shares being bought at good prices this month at June 25th. I mean, they're going to be bought. It's as simple as it is. I mean, we have Russell 3000 inclusion. Do you think the Russell 3000 would have added us if we were going to be back at a penny stock next week? Do you think they would have? No. Do you think we're really going to be a penny stock next week? I mean, it could happen. JP, if the accommodative policy is done, but Canada just freaking stayed. The interest rates for Canada was the same, and the inflation data was not absolutely horrible. So I wouldn't be surprised if JP tomorrow is not, or next week, not tomorrow, is as we expected. Not great, not horrible, but it is what we need it to be. Next generation Sapphire prototype Q4 says, by the way, nano nozzle is on it and can do sequencing too. Oh yeah, it is. It is. I mean, and he could say something like that, and he could definitely say something. He said in the last one, we had a patent issued that could that he basically said that SNV detection, single nucleotide variant detection, is possible. That's what he said. That's nano nozzle. Okay, that's not the Sapphire. I mean, if it is the Sapphire, that's great. Okay, but at the end of the day, that's basically nano nozzle and sequencing capabilities. Do you think these bears in the chats are trolling with no position? It's certainly possible. I don't know. I bet some of them are. I bet some of them have big short positions and are holding the bag. That's why they're spreading so many lies. I bet so, honestly. Their goal is to divide us. Yeah, honestly. We need to stop feeding into the fantasies of these bears. Yes, but I think there is a responsibility that I have to at least hear the bears and give them my thoughts on it. I don't want to check Discord. Still increasing. I don't have enough energy to freaking yell today, but look at this. I mean, this is as simple as it gets. Literally, look at the borrowed shares. It's only increasing. Okay, the shorts don't know what to do. They don't know how to cover. They think they're going to push this down to $6 next week, today or tomorrow. It's like, okay, like if you don't, you're going to get screwed over, but okay then. Oh, man, they're so stubborn. Investors meeting is going on now. June 10th, more institutions will be hopping on board soon. I don't think the investors meeting is not going on right now. I don't think so. No. Send me a link if that's true, but I don't think so because they haven't said anything about when it's going to be. They just said it's going to be soon based on one of their tweets, and they also said, what did they say? There is, I think you're mistaking that with the EACR presentation conference thingy going on right now. Yep, they deleted my comments, your comments in the Wall Street Bets chat. Yep, that's what they do. Dude, they are literally, I mean, they don't understand. That's why we created the Fellowship of the Sapphire. That's why we did it. So we can actually have a community that's not going to be censoring shit based on, oh, I don't want that stock to go up today. That's why we did it. And Auspicious Bets is the same thing of Wall Street Bets. It's attempting to be the same thing as all Wall Street Bets, a little bit more intelligent maybe, with a little different rules, but basically no censorship. That's basically what it is. That's why it's different. Yeah, it just shows they're wrong. Yeah, I know. Are you surprised the market hasn't dumped? No, I'm not. I'm not surprised at all because here's the thing: everyone was at least most people. I was expecting that. Hey, if the CPI is not horrible, we're gonna run. Because here's the thing: the market wants to run. We're still in the most aggressive bull market in history. We've been cooling down. The markets have not seen all-time highs in months. Since the new administration take over, we have not had a good market run, man. So the fact is that people want this thing to run, and if the data is not horrible, then it's gonna run. If inflation is not horrible, everyone knows inflation's coming. Okay, it's already here. It's already partly here, but has it peaked? Is it done? The fact of the matter is, it's not that bad on a month-to-month basis, and it was barely worse than the expected. So it was barely worse. So that's the fact. I mean, it's not that bad. So I'm not surprised that the markets are doing well today. But to be clear, I am keeping buying power on me for the potential dippage and decimation of high growth that we may have throughout next week. Guys, this is the first time you'll hear me say this, but I've been saying this for months. If inflation is bad, and this is something else, the accommodative policy, right? If JP and them are going to start raising interest rates and start tapering and start not spending as much, the economy and not the economy, well, the economy is going to be better off, I think, at least at long term, midterm, but the stock market's going to dip. I mean, it's going to dip hard, and it's probably going to be a correction, and you're probably going to see Bionano in the sixes. But when is that going to happen, right? This Fed tells us that's not going to happen until, another year or like 5 months, right? But is that the truth? Or are they gonna say, okay, no, the economy is where we want it to be, let's go ahead and start raising? Once they do that, yeah, high growth is gonna get decimated short term, but long term, I'm actually not too worried about it, long term, midterm, because it's my opinion, right? You can disagree with me on this, right? Make your own opinion. Don't let me tell you what to think, right? But long term, it's actually better for the economy, midterm, right? And the stock market in general, right? Remember, the stock market is not totally. I mean, the stock market is correlated a little bit to the economy, right? We're talking about businesses making money, and you can't have an economy that's going to shit with the stock market going to the moon. So basically, what I'm saying is that everyone needs a little bit of buying power on. We have a conference next week with JP, and at Federal Reserve announcement, right? That sounds scary, right? It sounds really scary. And we need to be prepared for that. Potentially, you need to be prepared for that. It could be bad. I have a little bit of buying power. Does that mean sell BNGO? I'm not selling a share, right? But I have plenty of buying power to like double or triple or quadruple my position if I need to, right? Literally, if we were to dip. So that, I mean, in the next few weeks and months, y'all need to have some buying power. I mean, we are at high levels in the markets. That's just a fact, right? Bionano is worth way more than it is now, and that doesn't mean you should sell it, but y'all need to know the facts. I mean, there is a chance for a freaking correction in the markets again, another freaking correction, or I mean, I guess not really a crash, but yeah, y'all need to know that, man. Y'all need to know that. Squeeze is nice, but slow and steady growth is better. I actually disagree with you, but I'm fine with either. It's not, and I've been over that. Like, I'm not going to do the rant now. You guys are boring with the rant of why a squeeze is better, why a Wall Street Bets, and why it's so good for the stock. But anyways, all right. Okay, yesterday I saw something about more stimulus checks coming out this week, and that's not good for inflation concerns. Well, it's good for the market short term, though. It's good for the market short term. I'm actually surprised last time CPI was reported, we got smashed really hard, lol. Yeah, well, that's because it was horrible. And the used car stuff rose. The prices for used car rose way higher than they were expecting, man. Way higher than they were expecting. Oh my gosh. I hate these people, dude. They banned me from Wall Street Bets Discord and the Reddit and the subreddit. They banned me from both. You know, there's mods on there that know who I am, that watch the videos, or at least know that I'm about BNGO, and I know what, and you know, I'm trying to just increase the knowledge, and they know they don't want BNGO. They don't want it. They, for one reason or another, whether they're getting paid off, whether they're just corrupt, whether they're whatever, for whatever reason, they don't want BNGO to get out there, and it's our job to make sure that it does. We don't need a squeeze. A squeeze is not our only hope. Of course, I'm not pinning my hopes on the freaking a squeeze, okay? No, the fundamentals is why I freaking love this company. You guys know this, okay? Some bears, I've heard bears say, your only hope is if institutions buy in. You know, you're pinning all your hopes on a short squeeze. No, it's not true. It's not true at all. It's not true at all. And what we're trying to do with our whole Wall Street Bets thing and the new subreddits and the Discord, we're trying to make more people be aware of what we have here, the auspicious opportunity that we have here with Bionano, man. That's what we're trying to do. Short interest is about 15, 14% right now, according to Ortex. I did make a new account. I did. Oh yeah, I did try that. Yeah, no, I did make a new account, and they didn't ban me, but I tried to post about BNGO, and they banned the post. There's no way we can't win Wall Street. We can't win. The BNGO community cannot win about. We can't win in Wall Street Bets, man. Miles, thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. It feels like you keep telling people the price can drop down to $5 or $6 because you are hoping people will sell so you can buy more shares at the lowest price. What? You panic sold 25,000 shares at $7.56? What? Laura, are you talking to me or somebody else? Please clarify what you're talking about. That really concerns me if that's what you really think. We can go to $5 or $6. Yes, there is risk. Yes, and I'm just telling you guys the truth. If the JP, if it's horrible, yes, we're gonna go down. But guys, or that's the bear case. That's the bear case. The bull case is that we go to freaking $10 next week because nothing happens. The markets do well. Wall Street Bets, they freaking stop censoring us, guys. I'm holding all my shares. I'm not saying you should sell. There's 1,000 factors whether you should sell or buy right now. There's 1,000. Okay, in the aggregate for most people, if you're in a similar situation as me, you should be buying right now. It's as simple as it gets. Okay, but please make your own decision. There's plenty of risks, and every different investor's calls for different things. But no, let me be clear here, man. Let me be clear here. No, I don't want. I'm not saying you should sell. I just want to make everybody aware of all the facts, which is that if JP and if they start tapering, it's gonna get bloody. That's as simple as it is. And I'm holding all my shares. I'll hodl through the carnage, man. I'll hodl through because this company is too auspicious not to. That's the fact. Okay. If we were to convert the mod to a Bionano, they will pump. Yeah. How we do that though? Tell me how we do that, my friend. I'm open to it though. There isn't guys. There's people talking about the shareholder meeting updates. There's not a shareholder meeting to my knowledge. There's no knowledge of it. They have not said when the date of the shareholder meeting is. I don't even know when it is. If it is, somebody send me a link. If there is a shareholder meeting going on right now for Bionano, I don't think there is. Okay, there's no news. There's no events. There's nothing. Okay, they talked about yesterday. Where is it? For our annual meeting, but we still need our vote, right? They don't know when is the annual meeting though. I don't know when it is. When is the annual meeting? Somebody link it to me if they know of it. I don't think it's going on right now though. Tell me if it is. I could be wrong. There it is. But where do you get to this? Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. I just found it. I'm so dumb. Okay, well here it is. Do y'all want the price action or do y'all want this? Do y'all want this or the price action, man? Did not even know this was going on today. Oh, okay. It's not going on yet. Right. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, then. Okay. Good. I didn't even know this was going on. How did I not know this was going on, man? No one has been talking about this. Wow. Brandon, give me an example of a retail stock that went up significantly without a short squeeze and hardly any institutional buying. AMC didn't have institutional buying. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No. I didn't mean to do that. Remove. AMC, BlackBerry, Clover, all of the ones that have been running. Like, look at this. Okay, let me show you AMC. Let me show you something, boys. Institutional ownership is not extremely high. Dude, AMC is going up because of retail. That's just a fact. That's just a fact, okay? That's literally just a fact, right? Institutions have helped. Okay, the fact of the matter is, literally, like, okay, if this can update here, literally more than 50% of the float and the shares outstanding are owned by retail. Retail makes moves, man. Moves, man. And I'm done arguing with you if you're going to freaking not believe that. That's just a fact. I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, retail can't move a stock. Yes, they can. I don't know what you're talking about. God. All right. You cannot put fate in someone else's hands. Yeah, Shanley. That's Shanley Dagger. That's exactly right. Please don't sell out because I hope you didn't actually sell 25,000 shares. Yeah, I hope you're not real. I hope you're not serious that you sold 25,000 shares today or yesterday because you're scared or I don't know. I mean, that's fine if it's not for you, it's great. That's what you should do. But for most people, for you, my friend, I think that if you understand the tech and understand the sapphire, there's no reason to sell. There's no reason to sell. Paper losses is nothing. I know a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all are in the green, big green like me. I know a lot of y'all actually have low cost averages, but a lot of y'all are in the red right now. I can relate, man. I was in the red for a while, and now we're up. Freaking portfolio's up 80%. Okay, the bears don't even know what it is. Bears are like, oh my gosh, maybe I should be a bull. Like, yeah, maybe you should be. It's a lot easier to be a bull than the bear. It's a lot easier. Discord. Oh wow. All right, short just covered about 400,000 shares. 300,000, I would say. They still haven't returned. Well, okay, yeah, okay. Looks like they returned many of them. Wow. All right then. Well, damn. That's still. I mean, there's still 40 million estimated short interest though. We still have the expiration call options next week. I still think there is some sort of possibility for something to happen. I really do. I really do. I mean, with any stock with a high short interest, technically there's a chance. But with Bionano, I think it is auspicious. Obviously, with Wall Street bets, it would be very auspicious. But we're not getting that. So. My average is over $10 a share. I lost a lot, but he keeps saying that he hopes the price will hold at $7 today, and it could get very bloody, and I am nervous. No. You got to make your own decision, man. I can be wrong, man. No one knows what's going to happen today, man. We know what's going to happen. Well, we don't know anything technically. Okay, I could be wrong, but I think based on my fundamental analysis, it's going to be great long term. Short term, you just don't know. Okay, so the best option, the easiest option for most people is just to buy on the dips. Maybe sell a little bit on the rips, and other than that, hodl, man. Just hold your shares and just freaking don't do anything. So, AMC dumping. Oh my gosh, 43 a share. Yeah, this one. Oh man. Wow. Damn. Dang. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to make you guys. If you guys have like tens of thousands of shares, I assume you know what you're doing, so you don't really need me to tell you what to do or tell you the facts. But please don't trade based on what I say. I mean, take my information that I present to you, use it as you can, use it as you will. But you got to make your own decision. I mean, you know this. Yeah, you all know this. I say this every day. I say this every 5 seconds. I hate to say it. Okay, a key that you do say it could go to zero. CEO could get shot in the head. Key, we do not think you know all things, and that we see the market is unpredictable, and that we must go with gut and DD. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly. You got to go with your gut. You got to go with your due diligence. Yes, sir. I can always be wrong. The CEO can get shot in the head. The headquarters can get blown up. Right. Ted Kaczynski. Was it Kaczynski? Unabomber action, okay, that's kind of unrealistic. Yes, that's the whole point, right? It's unrealistic that this thing goes to zero or gets delisted, but it can technically happen. So you have to understand the risks if you're going to buy or hodl. Yeah, please don't blame me for your losses. I mean, it's. I understand that people hate me whenever Bionano goes down because I'm a bull. That's just how it is, and it sucks because I'm a long-term bull. I don't know what the hell's going to happen short-term, okay? I look at the indicators. I give predictions. I give what I think is going to happen, okay? Short-term, half the time I'm wrong. Okay, maybe not half the time, but you get what I mean. But yeah, please make your own decision, man. Please make your own decision. All right, announced PR and shorts come running. Surprise PR, I wish. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So basically, we do have the Bionano Genomics annual meeting of stockholders. So this is gonna be it. We'll see what they say here. We'll see what's gonna happen here. I'm not really expecting anything big, but yeah, I guess it's in 1 hour, which is sweet. So yeah, we'll stream this. We'll stream this, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This chat is toxic. Undercover trolls taking over. Where's my mods at if it is toxic? I'm not really seeing much. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some. Maybe I'm missing some chats, but it's not horrible. Brandon also saying that we can squeeze any moment. Yes, we can squeeze. We can. Not will for sure. We can. I do believe 100%. 100% I believe there is a possibility to squeeze. Yes, that's factual. I mean, it is factual. Okay, when you have a high short interest and you have a freaking short dated call options that are way higher in open interest, there is a chance for a gamma squeeze, short squeeze. But I always say we need to hold or go higher, and we've kind of gone lower, kind of held, but man, come on. I mean, I understand y'all hate. I understand there's just people that are gonna hate me if Bionano goes down short term. I understand it, man. I understand that. I understand that's been happening forever. Okay, there's nothing I can do to stop that. But for my OGs, I don't want my OGs and my informed people, my whales of Bionano holding 10,000 shares. Y'all need to know I don't give disclaimers for no reason, man. I say all the time we can see $5 and $6 because we can. I say sell now if you don't know what you're doing for a reason. I mean, I'm literally what I mean to say and what I say every day. If you are not ready, and the only way that you should be holding shares is if you're not going to complain if we go down, okay? Because this is freaking volatile and this is freaking war. It's a freaking war right now, man. There literally are shorts trying to suppress the price right now and manipulators. I believe that's what I believe is happening. Okay, make your own damn decision. But yeah, man. We're fine. We're fine. There's a couple people that are getting pissed off today, I guess. I don't know what the hell's going on. We're fine. 99% of the OGs are good, like they are. We found the 2 million shares. It's still plus 2 million shorted. What do you mean? What do you mean? The short interest yesterday was like 42 million and it was up, right? And then today it's up as well, yet there's a 2 million difference in the estimated short interest. I don't understand. Explain it to me. I don't understand that. Dumping right now. Is this the markets? Oh my gosh, look at Nano Dimension. Oh man. It's not good. It's not good. Nasdaq is doing great. Russell's doing bad. Looks like high growth is just kind of taking a nosedive right now. Man. What woman on the board is the one with the experience in FDA? That's going to be Alka Chaubey, our CMO, right? So Chief Medical Officer, right? We actually did, in the video yesterday, we actually talked about her experience with FDA approval. Alka Chaubey. Just blame Brandon for everything. Why don't you? Yeah, just blame me for everything. Yeah. Oh, man. Please make your own decisions, guys. I know 99% of y'all do. The estimation of 42 million was based on 40 million numbers. It's now correlated to 38 million from the data and 40 million estimated. And confirmed 38 mil. Oh, yeah. Well, we got the settlement date yesterday. Yeah, there was a publication yesterday. Not settlement. Settlement was 28th of May. The publication was yesterday. Okay. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Right, okay, because their estimation was 2 million higher than. That's what you mean to say. Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. War? Yeah, it is a war. It is a war. There are manipulators, and it is figuratively, of course. I mean, it is a war right now. There's a battle going on right now. It's a battle of wills. Are the shorts going to hold out? Or are they going to push this thing down like they are right now? Or is retail, by and large, going to hodl and freaking realize that we've got expiring call options next freaking week, man? What's going to happen? A lot of freaking exercising, man. A lot of exercising and selling. Stocks only go up. Oh, man. But Brandon, stocks are only supposed to go up. I wish retail will realize Nano Dimension and BNGO are in different industries. Yeah, I know, I know, man. Why are they so correlated? Like, yes, they're high growth, but they're in completely different industries. Eat my margin. What the? Be patient. This is action to leave it for a while, and return for the profits. Meanwhile, she goes out to tan the sun. Yeah, if you can't handle the red days, I mean, we said it throughout the downtrend. I haven't had to say this for a while, just because it's been awesome. But if you can't handle the red days, just leave it, man. Just leave and go do something else. Watch some Lord of the Rings, man. Just put your phone down. If you've done your research and you're confident in your gut feeling, dude, just go do something else, man. Don't if you can't handle the red, just get out of here. Just get out of here. Laura, okay, I bought BNGO just before first GME frenzy at 15 plus per share. Average down every day. At one point, I had 65,000 shares. I am down 70K. I got back in Monday. I'm not mad at anyone but self. Laura, I respect your freaking courage of saying that to everyone. That's freaking awesome. That's legendary. That's freaking legendary. How many shares do you have now, apparently? That's a lot of shares. I'm going to be honest with you, Laura. I would not mind seeing that screenshot if you don't mind, if it's not any trouble on the Discord if you want. But yeah, that's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. What's your average now? Yeah, it's probably like $8, $7 now. You see, that's the power of averages down. People who bought 15, if you've averaged down, you're literally like basically even now. That's awesome. Four-hour chart. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I mean, you could make the case that once we break out of this descending resistance, then there you go. There's your breakout. There's your breakout trade. Then you're gonna make a test the highs 920. AMC is, well, not really. Not really, to be honest with you. I mean, I want the 21 SMA. I want to get I'll buy AMC once it hits the 21 SMA right there. And talking about our trade today, our Clover trade, I'm getting absolutely annihilated. My average is like what? I'm getting absolutely killed. 1580. Okay, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I might. I mean, this is just play money. It's play money for a reason, okay? Because it's that you can see why, right? We're 2 out of 3 on the trade so far. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it does better, but. All right. Guys, do we want here? Let me ask you all a question. The price action is really boring today. Do we want to end the stream right now, and then come back and then stream the Bionano annual meeting of shareholders? I don't really know what's about to happen in here. They have not talked about this at all, but it starts in 1 hour. Do we want to end the stream soon and then go do this? What are we thinking? Miles, welcome to Conducive Insider, my friend. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do you think AMC still has a chance of 100 plus? Chance, yeah. Not a very high one, but definitely a chance. Does anyone know any information about this? Dude, why has Bionano not even said anything about this? They should have freaking said that, oh, hey, guys, our annual meeting of stockholders is tomorrow or today. They didn't say this. I mean, they didn't say this at all, man. Yes? Okay. Most people are saying yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, the price action is boring again today. I mean, I guess it's a little bit more volatile, right? We've been green, we've been red, we've been green again, now we're red again. So I guess it's been a little bit interesting, I guess, but AMC's going to 100K. Yeah, but I don't understand. Somebody send me a link in the Discord for information on what exactly they're doing here, on the details, if there is any, right? I mean, do we know anything? Do we know anything about how long this is, what they're going to cover besides the normal stuff? Besides what a normal stockholder meeting is, do we know any details at all? I don't think we do. To my knowledge, there's no knowledge. This could be good. I mean, I don't know. This could be good. Hopefully they drop a news bomb for us. Hope so. All right, let's get out of here. Let's end the stream, and then we'll come back here in an hour. We'll come back. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna straight up end it, and then we're gonna make a new stream. I'm gonna schedule a stream to start at what? 11:40 Central Time. We'll start it before that. We'll start at like 11:30, so we're early. We can talk about expectations or whatever. It's just for the votes. Oh, imagine they say we're all gonna be rich next week. Oh man. So it's nothing. Yeah, it's a non-event. Yeah, this is okay. So that explains why they haven't said anything. They're literally just talking about the votes. Yeah, I'll send the link. Here you go. Five minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Well, all right, that's fun. Don't get your hopes up off this, boys, then. Don't get your hopes up at all. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, man. Any last minute questions before we go? Oh my gosh, shorts are still covering short term. Wow. Stock price still does not go up at all. I mean, they're not really covering. I mean, literally, like, not even 10,000 just covered, but man. It's crazy. It's crazy that they're covering a little bit, yet they're not even. I mean, okay, guys, here's one thing. They could be covering, and then that sends the stock price up, and then they just sell those shares they just bought back instantly. They could be doing that, but yeah. All right, guys. But there is still, mark my words, okay? I saw some people thinking I'm a little bit hypocritical earlier. Let me be clear. There is 100% sure a squeeze possibility. It's not for sure. I've never said it's going to happen for sure. I've always said that I said it was very likely to happen if Wall Street bets were to help us. We got censored. Every single BNGO post is gone, okay? Almost all of them are gone. You can only find the ones that are literally doing well because the Wall Street bets, the mods don't want to freaking censor stuff that people have already seen because then they would actually expose themselves. So the game of squeeze, short squeeze, still on the horizon. I'm holding all my shares. CPI data was not that bad today. Would not be surprised if we close the day green. But you know, it's just it's how high growth moves. It's what that's what it is. And it's shorts. Shorts are still, I mean, shorts by and large still have not covered. They still increased their position since we've been at $5, $6. So you know a lot of them are in the red right now. So, all right. CEO walks on stage, says nano, and walks off. Stock goes 100% in the green after that. All right, man. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I think I did all that. All right. All they have to do is post nano nozzle, then rocket ships appear. Yes, it would. Yeah, it would. Seriously. I would add. I would add. I would go all in if they said that, man. I would add again. All right, man. Thank y'all so much. Wolf of Sapphire Street is in the house. We're leaving, though. We're ending the stream right now. All right. We're going to reiterate, we're going to come back. If the stock price starts going ballistic or like way down or way up after we end, I guess we could come back earlier. But basically, we're going to come back in about, I don't know, 45 minutes. Come back in 45 minutes. Yeah, come back in 45 minutes. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all soon. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all in an hour.